Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Is the sound clear, guys? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you guys doing? How is everybody doing? I hope, inshallah ta'ala, everybody's okay. Welcome to a new session in which we will give technical breakdown of Surah Al-Fatiha. We are busy with covering the smaller chapters of the Quran, inshallah ta'ala, in a detailed way, and we will cover the most common mistakes, inshallah ta'ala, so you will improve your reading. Okay, that's the goal of these sessions. Okay, so whenever I cover something, go back and see if you are making these mistakes, guys. These mistakes, if you are making these mistakes, you have to get rid of it. Okay, this is how you should approach these lessons. Okay, you should look and you should find, look which of these mistakes that the teacher discussed am I making. Okay, and try to improve. Okay, this is the purpose of the lesson. Yes, guys? All clear? Give me a 1 in the chat if it is clear. Give me a 1 in the chat if it is clear, guys. Okay, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Okay, let's carry on then. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Okay, let's carry on, guys. Okay, we discussed already, guys, the first ayat. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin. We discussed this ayat. Now, we are going to the next one, to the next ayah. Ayah number 5. Guys, am I correct? We discussed Maliki Yawmiddin last time, yeah? We discussed last time Maliki Yawmiddin, yeah? Maliki Yawmiddin. We discussed this one yesterday. You agree with me? Or am I mistaken? Yes, so we are going to discuss the fifth ayah. The fourth ayah, actually, if you don't count Al-Basmalah. Okay? And if you count Al-Basmalah, then this is the fifth ayah. Okay? Yes, guys. So let's carry on. Okay? So now, what happens here, guys? What happens here is we have here the Hamza. Remember the Hamza? We discussed this in the reading class. This is the Hamza. This is not the Alif. This is the Hamza with the Kasra. E. And then you got here the Ya with the Shadda, guys. Okay? So you got the Ya with the Shadda. Now, the Shadda are 2 letters, as you guys know. Okay? The Shadda is always 2 letters. The first is a non-vowel letter. The second one is a vowel letter. So what you have actually here, you got here the Alif with the Hamza, which should be pronounced as E, because this Alif is used by the Hamza as a vehicle. I'm now writing down the pronunciation, guys. Then you got the Ya with a Sukun. Okay, you got the Ya with a Sukun. And you got the Ya, another Ya with a Fatha. And then you got the Kaf. Okay, then you got the Kaf. Then you got the Kaf. So what you should do, guys, what you should do when you pronounce this, you have to connect this hamza with this ya. Okay? E, E, okay? You have to connect the non-vowel letters always with the vowel letter before, okay? And because this is in pronunciation, this is because of this shadda, this means there are two letters, okay? This means there are two letters. So we have two years. The first one is non-vowel, and this year you have to attach it, you have to read it together with the hamza, okay? So you say E, and then you say ya, E, ya, E, ya, okay? So you say and you have to give a small emphasis here, okay? Guys, you have to give a small emphasis here, okay? This is a rule that has to do with Tajweed. You have to give a small emphasis. So, okay, so what you don't do, you don't say okay? You have to give a small emphasis per rulings of Tajweed, okay? So you say here and then the fatha, you got the fatha with the alif. This means that you have to prolong the fatha, okay? So you got ya, and when the alif comes, it becomes ya. So you say okay? Don't make this alif, guys, don't make this alif heavy. Don't say You see, if you make the alif thick, then this sound will come up, and this is a mistake, okay? So you say you see the lips are stretched, which means you're smiling, kind of. So this is how you should pronounce it, okay? This is how you should pronounce it. And then once you pronounce this, then you go for the kaf, okay? Then you go for the kaf, ka, okay? So you pronounce iyaka, okay? I hope this is clear, guys. I hope this is clear. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To all the new students who came in, we are giving a technical breakdown of the smaller suwar. Okay, so you will correct these small suwar. All of us, we read these kind of suwar, and it is very beneficial. Also, the people who are beginners with reading, it is beneficial. And I would say, guys, these lessons are even beneficial for somebody who is a little bit advanced. Okay, even if you're advanced, I will give you certain things, certain information that will help you, even if you're advanced. Okay. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, guys. So yeah, these lessons, guys, I'm from 7 to 9 covering on YouTube, TikTok, and also Instagram. I'm doing lessons, okay? So you can come. These specific lessons, Quran lessons, are between 8 and 9 UK time. Okay, we had a little bit delay today. So that's that then, okay? Okay, guys, so you got here this word, okay? So you don't say iya, you say iyaka, okay? You don't say iyaka, you don't say yaka, you say iyaka, okay? Keep this in mind, jazakumullahu khairan, okay? Yes, guys? All clear? Let's go to the next one. Okay, let's go to the next word. Okay, so you got here iyaka. We are done with this. Okay, now the next one, guys. Okay, you got the noon with the fatha, okay, which is pronounced as na. And the fatha, always you open only the mouth, okay? Na. Only if you pronounce the noon, you say na, okay? Then you got here the ayn. Now the ayn is non-voweled, as you can see. You see the ayn is non-voweled. Now my question to you guys is, what rule applies on a non-voweled letter? How should we read a non-voweled letter? This is my question to you guys. Okay? So my question is, how should you read a non-voweled letter? And this is one of the fundamentals that you should understand when you want to read correctly. Okay? What do you do with non-voweled letters? Yalla guys, give me answer. Give me an answer. What should you do with non-vowel letters? It reads as a consonant. Okay? What's the implication? What should I practically do, guys? What should I practically do? What should I practically do? I explained this before to you. Non-vowel letters, guys, you cannot pronounce it separately. You cannot pronounce a non-vowel letter on its own. Okay? You have to add Hamza. No, you don't add per se Hamza. Okay? I understand what you're saying. Add to the noon. In this case, yes, guys. Okay? So what you do practically, guys, when you have a non-vowel letter, you have to read it together with the vowel letter before. Okay? So you attach the vowel letter to the non-vowel letter. Now here, we got the noon, the na. You have to attach it to this letter because the noon is a non-vowel letter. So you go na. Okay? You have to always attach the non-vowel letter to the vowel letter before. Ruling. Okay? Ruling, guys. Ruling. Okay? Write this down. Remember this. Always attach the non-vowel letter with the vowel letter before. Okay? So you got here na. Okay? So you go here na to the middle of the throat. Yes, you combine it with a noon and fatha and the ayn with a sukoon. Yeah, so the ayn has a sukoon. So you cannot pronounce. How are you going to pronounce the ayn with the sukoon on its own? Like this? No. You have to attach with the letter before. Na. Now it is easy. Okay, now you got something to go there. Okay? No, guys, this is not the Hamza, guys. This is the ayn, and this sign is the sukoon sign, means this letter is non-voweled. Okay? The absence of vowels. Yes, guys. Guys, this session is not about Sha'ban, the 15th of Sha'ban. It's not about these, okay? We are not going to discuss specific matters here, fiqh issues, other things, okay? We have a purpose, okay? We have a purpose here, and the purpose is the technical breakdown of the Quran, okay? Are you reading this Surah Al-Fatiha correctly? That's the question, okay? That's what brought us together here, and that's what we are going to focus on, inshallah ta'ala. It's not easy for non-Arabic speaker. Yes, that's true. That's true. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It is something which needs practice. Okay, it's this Quran needs practice. Look, the basic things, basic reading. It is everybody can do it. It's not that difficult. Basic, and inshallah ta'ala, even if you make small mistakes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive you. It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala won't burden you more than that you are able to do. Okay, so if you try and it doesn't, you do your best. That's the best thing. That's the best you can do. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah ta'ala, will accept that. But if you want mastery and if you want to be correct and you want to read in the right manner, then you have to practice, guys. You have to practice. Okay, so yes, guys. So regarding to teaching, somebody asks, guys, I'm teaching only something that has I have some rules, okay, with teaching. I don't teach at every program, okay? I'm not teaching every course. That's not what I do. I do only things that will have practically will affect somebody in a good way, okay? So this will affect you practically in a good way, guys, okay? Because this is what you need. And as I said before, guys, I will have two beautiful courses, 2-year programs actually. It's not a course, it's a program. 2 years programs. One, the Arabic program in which you achieve fluency. And within 2 years, like an Arab, you will be able to talk, you will be able to understand, etc. And a 2 years teacher program in which people who are dedicated to Al-Quran will learn how to read the Quran as it is revealed without mistakes. And they will read the Quran from beginning to the end and will be corrected on their tajweed and maybe even obtain an ijazah, inshallah ta'ala, if they have, you know, if they fulfill the conditions, inshallah ta'ala, if even that is possible. Yes, guys, so this will be, I will continue, guys. I will continue. This is my, what I want to do. I want to continue giving lessons from Monday to Thursday. Okay? So, yes, guys, let's carry on. Let's carry on. Let's discuss this because this is important. Okay? So, you got here the noon and the ayn, guys. Na. Okay? Now, watch out for certain things. Don't give the ayn a bounce. Okay? Don't say na'a, na'a, iyyaka na'budu. This is, I hear this so much. Iyyaka na'budu, ka na'budu. That's a mistake, guys. Okay? It is not na'a, na'a. Now, when you say na'a, you give it a characteristic of another letter, of another group of letters. Okay? These are huruf al-qalqala. You have to give them a bounce. Now you're giving qalqala a bounce to the ayn. And it shouldn't be like this. Okay? So it is na, na. Without any other sounds, guys. Okay? So not na'a, not na'a, or na'a, or any other sound. Okay? You hold it. Na. You hold it. No other sound is produced. Okay? I hope this is clear. Shall we learn Arabic before Tajweed? Depends on the situation, but I would say yes. Basic Tajweed you should learn, but mastery, go for the Arabic, then Tajweed becomes easier. And Quran becomes easier because your tongue is already used to a lot of things, but it can help to each other. Yes, so you say na, okay? You say na. You don't say na'a, na'a, okay? Now let's go to the next one, okay? I have to discuss everything before I pronounce the whole word, okay? So next one, the ba. Okay, and the ba has a dhamma, so you have to make your lips round. Boo, boo. Okay, na boo, na boo, and then you got the dal, do, budu, budu. Okay, these two letters are light. Don't say budu, budu, iyyaka na'budu. Okay, don't say budu. Say budu, budu. You see, budu. So that's important, and also don't make this dhamma longer than this one. Okay, so these two dhammas, you see, both letters, guys, both of these letters, they got dhamma, 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 and the dhammas should be identical everywhere. Okay, so you don't say na budu, budu. You see, budu. The second one is longer. That's a mistake. So keep it the same. Okay, so you say here na budu. Iyyaka na'budu, Iyyaka na'budu. Okay? This is how you should pronounce it. All clear until now? All clear until now? Where are my classes? My classes are, as I said, there are programs that will be announced, inshallah ta'ala. If you want, you're interested, DM me. Okay, nice. Now we carry on. Then we got the waw. Wa, wa. Now this word means end in Arabic, and the waw is a light letter. Okay, this is a word. Okay, this is a word. That's why we'll discuss it separately. It's a letter. It's a letter, but it's also a word. It means end. So wa, wa. Okay, don't say wa, wa iyaka wa. The waw is not a heavy letter, guys. It's a light letter. So pronounce it lightly. Okay, don't pronounce the waw heavily. And then iyaka, again, is identical to this. Okay, so pay attention to waw. Okay, pay attention to the waw here. But iyaka, the second iyaka is the same. So you say iyaka na'budu wa iyaka. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka. Okay? So the iyaka, the second iyaka is the same as the first one. Now the next one, the noon with a fatha again. And again you see there is a non-vowel letter after the noon. So what do? You connect the vowel letter with a non-vowel letter as we discussed before. Everywhere applicable in the Quran, okay? So there are certain rules, guys. If you learn this, it will be so easy. Like this. This is a ruling that you have to know. every time when you see a non-vowel letter attached to the vowel letter before. So here you got nas, nas, okay? Nas. So you go nas, and then you got ta, ta, nasta, nasta. Don't make this ta heavy. Don't say nasta, nasta'in, nasta'in, ta'in. No, nasta'in, nasta'in. Okay, ta'in, ta, ta. And also then don't make this fatha longer. Okay, sometimes you hear nasta'in, nasta'in. That's also wrong, because now you made this fatha longer than, for example, this fatha, guys. What you did, if you do that, if you read it like that, then you made this fatha longer than this fatha. You said وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينَ. You see, ta'in. Now you made it. This one, you made it longer, and that's not allowed. This is another rule which is very important. All the fathas, all the kasras, and all the dhammas everywhere should have the same duration when you read. You cannot make this one longer and this one shorter, and this alif is longer than this alif. No, everything should be synced, guys. Everything should be synced. I do really connect my phone to my home studio today just to understand this. MashaAllah. I'm happy, alhamdulillah, that you benefit. Akhil Kareem. Yes, guys. So it is not nasta'in, it is nasta'in. Okay? Keep this in mind. Then you got the ayn with the kasra. Okay? Nasta'in. And the ayn, guys, get the ayn directly from the middle of the throat. Okay? Don't involve this. Okay? Don't make it heavy. Okay? Bring it from the source, from the place that should come out. Okay? And a lot of non-Arabic speakers, they have especially problems with the ayn with the kasra, especially the ayn with the kasra. Okay? That's because they have to pronounce it in a certain way, and that's a problem. Okay? So go to the source, immediately to the source. Don't accept interference from other parts of your mouth, okay? Or your throat. So you say nasta'in, nasta'in, and the ayn has a kasra, but the kasra is prolonged by this ya. You see? So the kasra, if the ya comes after it, the non-vowel ya, then it will prolong the sound of kasra. Okay? So you got here, and now the kasra with the ya, nasta'i. Okay? Nasta'i. So you have to make it longer. Okay? And at the end, this letter, you drop the case endings because that's the letter that you have to stop on. Okay? This case ending is meant for you if you carry on. Then you pronounce this one. But if you don't carry on, then you have to drop it, okay? So what you say here, guys, is إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. And also, when you pronounce, guys, when you pronounce the last part, وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ, you bring the air, the airflow should come out of your throat without interference through your mouth and go out. Okay? Don't use your nose. Okay? Don't say نَسْتَعِينُ عِينُ عِينُ. Don't use the ghunna from your nose, the sound of your nose. Okay? نَسْتَعِينُ, like this. نَسْتَعِينُ. Don't use it. Okay? And how you can check yourself is by doing this. So you say وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. Okay? But if you use your nose, it will be like this. وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. You hear? Now you have a sound. It's crazy what I'm doing, but that's how you can check yourself, okay? Because if the air flows from your nose, you will get a sound. If there is no air coming out of your nose when you do this, there is no sound, okay, guys? So make sure that the sound comes from the throat and goes immediately uninterfered out of your mouth. Okay, guys? Yes, is this clear, guys? I'm teaching you now classical methods, guys. I'm teaching you classical methods, guys, according to how specialists teach this. Okay? Specialists will teach you in this manner, guys. Yes, all clear? All clear? Now let's do another ayah. Inshallah ta'ala. Let's do another ayah. Yes. Okay, let's carry on, guys. Okay? So, the next one, guys. The next ayah you got here. We got here Hamzatul Wasl. You see this sign, guys? You see this sign? This sign, guys, on the alif, if you see this sign, then this sign means you have to pronounce this alif, you have to pronounce it as a hamza. Okay, it says this is not a alif, this is a hamza. Watch out. Okay, and what hamza is this? This is a specific type of hamza. It is called Hamzatul Wasl. Okay, Hamzatul Wasl, you do what? You read it in the beginning and you drop it in the middle of the sentence. Okay, so Hamzatul Wasl is the hamza that you never write. Hamzatul Wasl is the hamza that you never write. So you don't write the hamza. It is hamza though, but you don't write it. Okay, and you do what? You connect it. You read it in the beginning of the sentence and you drop it in the middle of the sentence. Let me connect my device because it is dying. Yes, guys. So Hamzatul Wasl is the hamza that you never write. That's one point. The second point regarding to pronunciation, you pronounce it in the beginning of speech and you drop it in the middle of the speech. Okay. So here it came at the beginning of the ayah, so you have to here read it. Okay. So you have to read it here. And because, guys, because this letter has a kasra, you see, we read it as this, as hamza with a kasra. Okay, this will affect how we read this. Okay, guys, this will affect how we read this. Yes, is this clear, guys? So because of this kasra, we put a kasra together with the hamza. Okay, this is how we read this. So this is Hamzatul Wasl. We know it's a hamza. We should pronounce a, u, or e. And how do we know we have to say e? Is because of this letter. We see kasra. That's why we should start with the kasra. Okay, this kasra influences with which letter we should start. Okay, so you go here e. But now, what happened again, guys? We got the ha. We got the ha with the sukoon here again. You see a non-voweled ha. So what happens? The ha, the non-voweled ha, is a non-voweled letter, so we cannot pronounce it independently. So we have to attach it with the letter before. So we read it with the letter before. So you go e. Okay, you go e. Okay, ihdi. Okay, so this is how you read it. Okay, don't say ahdi. No, proper kasra, ihdi. Okay, so and then di, ihdi, and then you got the noon with the fatha, ihdina. Okay, what happened then after the noon? What is after the noon? This letter, guys, this letter, the alif, prolongs normally the sound of the fatha. So you say here, ihdina. But now what happened? Hamzatul Wasl came. So this means you have to connect the letter before with letter after. But the alif is non-voweled. Okay, so, and it is meant to prolong the fatha. And that's the reason why we have to drop it. We don't read this alif. Okay, and we don't read this hamza because now it came now in the middle of speech. And also, guys, we don't read this lam because the sad came after lam, and when you see a shadda after the lam, you don't read the lam. The Sad is one of the sun letters. And if this letter comes after the Lam, after this Hamza, Hamza al-Wasl and Lam, L, if it comes after L, what happens? Then you don't pronounce the Lam. So you have to drop 3 letters here, guys. Okay? You have to drop the Alif, you have to drop the Hamza al-Wasl, and you have to drop the Lam. And you have to go from the Noon to the Sad and attach it to the first Sad, because Shadda means there are 2 Sads. So because we drop this Lam, we double the Sad instead. Okay? For fluency purposes. So you say here, Nas, Nas. Okay? You don't say Nas, Ihdinas. No. Ihdinas, Ihdinas. Okay? You pronounce the first Sad. And the second Sad, you pronounce it with the Kasra. Ihdinas sira, si. Ihdinas si. Ihdinas si. Okay? So the second Sad, you pronounce it with the Kasra. And then you got the Ra with the Fatha prolonged by the small Alif. Okay? So you go Ihdinas sira. Ihdinas sira. Ihdinas sira. Okay? So, and the Ra here should be pronounced heavily, guys. The Ra should be pronounced heavily. You don't pronounce the Ra here lightly. Okay, guys? You don't pronounce this Ra. You don't say Ihdinas sira, sira, or something like that. That's a mistake. Sira, Ra. Okay? You have to pronounce it with heavily, because it has a fatha. The Ra, every time when it's accompanied by a fatha, it should be pronounced heavily. Okay? And here prolonged by the small alif. Okay? So you have here Ihdinas sira, sira, and then you got the ta, sirata. Ihdinas sirata, sirata. Okay? You got the ta here with the fatha. Now what happens, guys? After the ta, you got again Hamza al-Wasl. Okay? You see? You see this shape? The Sad shape? Again, this is Hamza al-Wasl. What does this mean? Hamza al-Wasl. We had here also Hamza al-Wasl. We had Hamza al-Wasl. We had it here. And we had also in the beginning. You see the green one? The green is Hamza al-Wasl. Now in the beginning we had to read it because we were starting the speech or the ayah here. At the start you read it. You say ih, and you attach it to the ha. Here, because it's in the middle of the sentence, like here, the position is in the middle of the speech, you have to drop it again. Okay? So you have to drop it again. You don't read it. You don't read it, and you connect the letter before with the letter after, because the lam, this lam, the lam of al-mustaqim, the lam of al-mustaqim is what? It is non-voweled. So you have to connect it with the vowel letter before. Yes, guys? Is this clear? What is the case, guys? Is my account private? I didn't know that my account was private, guys. That's not the case. My account is not private, guys. My account is not private. And is everything clear, guys? Ah, okay. Guys, if you didn't follow the channel, follow this channel, Jazakumullah khairan, okay? Follow the channel on all platforms, guys. Follow the channel, take this link. No, not this link. Take the link that I will provide, inshallah ta'ala, in a second. Take this link, guys. Take this link. And go to all the channels that we have, guys. Yes? Ah, okay. Understood, guys. Understood. Yes, okay, so guys, let's carry on. Okay, so here you go sira, tal. Okay, so you go from the ta to the lam. اهدنا الصراط اهدنا الصراط. Okay, and then once you arrived here, you have to go for this part, the meme and the dhamma, mu, mu. And after we got the scene. So you say mus, mus. Don't make this heavy. Don't say mustaqim. No, mus, mustaqim, mustaqim, mus. Don't say mus. Okay? Don't say mus. Say mus, mus, and a proper scene. Okay? Don't say muz, muz, muz. Not zai, not dhal. Mus, mus. Okay? This is what you should hear. Mus. And then you got here the ta with the fatha again. Don't make this ta with the fatha too long. Don't say mustaqim, mustaqim. No. Keep it short. Mustaqim, mustaqim. Okay? And the qaf with the kasra, prolonged by the ya. And the mim at the end, which should be non-voweled. Okay? So you say mustaqim. Lips should close, guys, at the end. Mustaqim. Lips closed. Don't give it a bounce. Okay? Don't say mustaqim. If you bounce and you open to, if you close your lips and you open it too soon, then you hear a bounce, and that's not here applicable. Okay? So it is mustaqim. Qim. Again, from the throat, not from the nose. Okay? اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Okay? Is this clear, guys? Is it clear? Is this clear for you guys? Any questions? You see, guys, the Quran is packed of rulings. Okay? When I have a class with students, the same ayah, guys, I discuss so much. You know, I see so the same, exactly same ayah. Student number 1 comes, make another mistake. Student number 2, another mistake. 3, another mistake. 4, another mistake. Every student comes with a different type of mistake. Yes. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Okay, that's great. I'm glad that you guys got it. Inshallah ta'ala, we will next week, Monday, guys. Next week, Monday, we will continue with these lessons. So these lessons, guys, these lessons are from Monday to Thursday between 8 and 9. Okay, Monday until Thursday, every day, Monday to Thursday, between 8 and 9 UK time. Okay, 8 and 9 UK time. So we have a full program, guys. Okay, we have a packed program for beginners. From 7 to 8 UK time, we have the ultimate guide of Lingorabia. Okay, Lingorabia's ultimate guide to reading and writing. Guys, this book, you have to study it. Okay, it's written for you guys, for your time, people, our time. Okay, it is not outdated. It's like some methods. Okay, it's very practical. So we are covering this book from 7 to 8. Okay, and you shouldn't miss it. If you have difficulties with reading and writing, second session is between 8 and 9. Okay, and we are giving technical breakdown, guys. Technical breakdown of the ayat of the Quran. And I have to, until now, I have not seen anybody do this, what we are doing here now. Giving a technical breakdown like this. I haven't seen anyone do this on the internet, guys. So you guys are the first group that benefit from this. Okay, so alhamdulillah, you guys, you are blessed. And I must say I'm blessed as well because I am doing this with you guys. Okay, alhamdulillah. Allah may give me this opportunity. It doesn't come from myself. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me this opportunity to do this with you guys. And alhamdulillah, I'm using it and I'm doing it. And I'm glad that I'm here to helping you guys out. Okay, so if you want to improve your reading, if you want to learn how to read and how to write, then this is what you have to do. And after 9 o'clock, we will have kind of a after party. I call it after party. It's like a session on TikTok, in which we go to letters and letter recognition, simple things, simple activities, very interactive, to get more engagement of you guys, okay? More practical, inshallah ta'ala. And that's between 9 and 10. Okay, so we have a full packed program, guys. Yes, I hope you guys are happy with this. Ramadan is coming and we are doing our best, guys, to prepare you guys. I think we should a surah that we don't know. No, you should do a surah that you know, guys. Because the surah that you know, you are making mistakes in. Okay? And this is the most important surah. And that's why you should do it. وَجَزَاكُمُ اللَّهُ خَيْرًا, all of you. Okay. Yes, reading and writing from 7 to 8. We have those lessons. We already started, inshallah ta'ala. And all the live streams, if you missed it, okay, 12 sessions are up. And you can go and rewatch. Very beneficial, inshallah. Will there be a notification on TikTok? Guys, first of all, follow the channel. Okay, follow us on YouTube, on Instagram, and on TikTok. You're already here. A lot of you. You come and you enjoy the lesson, but you forget to follow. So make sure that you follow now. And once you follow, put the notification on, guys. Put the notification on, because if you don't put the notification on, you won't get notified simply if I come live. So you will miss a lot of information, beneficial information. You will miss it. And when I put a post, you will miss it. Also, guys, I want to ask you to go and like my videos. I put a video up. Go and like it and comment and help me boost the content. Jazakumullah khairan. Barakallahu fikum. Let us help each other in good deeds, inshallah ta'ala. Yes, all clear, guys. So I'm going to wrap up, inshallah ta'ala. I'm going to wrap up and restart on TikTok for our after party. Yes, jazakumullah khairan. Barakallahu fikum. See you, inshallah ta'ala, next week for the ones who come next week. And for the students who want to chill and stay, I will see you in a couple of minutes, inshallah ta'ala. Barakallahu fikum wa jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.